All right. I'm just putting myself on over here so I can see comments. Dwight Jr. Sierra has something for you to do. Oh, it's you. Sorry. That's fine. Yeah. Well, can you plug it into the wall? Thank you. Hey, guys. In my purse. But I unlocked the car. Am I looking okay for you guys? It's looking a little scratchy on my end. Let me see here. Let me double check that I am on Wi-Fi. Yay! Good morning. Okay, good. It's clear where you are. That's fine. I am so happy that you guys can see it really well. Looks fine over there. Perfect. Okay, so we are making. Okay, let me get you guys just a little bit that way. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be making the Could I Be Any Clearer Stadium Bag by Sincerely Jen Patterns. Hello from Maryland. You're waiting on your third order, huh? Yep. I think it went out yesterday. The sprinkles are very cute. So this is part of the Cupcake Box. The Cupcake Box is something that I came up with and then reached out to Jenny over at Sincerely Jen and New Moxie about collaborating, and we're both very excited about it because I was like, this is perfect for this bag. So with the Cupcake Box, you get 3 jellies. You get blue, pink, and purple jellies. You get the clear cupcake fabric, lots of coordinates, hardware, everything you can get. Thank you. Yes, I love it when you guys are very satisfied with my collaborations and things. Okay, so this is everything, and then this is like the hardware that comes with it. It comes in this beautiful little new boxy box. And then you get your zipper pull. You get 2 of these. I'm just using one today, and then the other ones I'm using for this. I've already got my zipper tape. In the box, you also get washi tape, and I'll show you what that's for. You get this cute little cutter. Helps you with cutting washi tape. I'll show you how that works. So for the bag, you're going to need to cut out your webbing pieces to measurement. So this is my crossbody one. This one is my top handle, if I'm not mistaken. Connector, binding, zipper tabs, top grabby things. Oh, you post machine. So I was going to purchase a post stitch machine today, but the seller rearranged on the deal. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Muriel. I'm so sorry. You need your hardware. You're going to need to cut out your pieces. So I cut 2 of the clear jelly because I'm actually going to make it into a shaker. I've got my stuff. Oops, hold on. Someone's trying to call me. All right. So I've got my little glitter shaker thingies. My 2 main pieces cut from the clear vinyl that comes in the Cupcake Box. All the other pieces out of the blue jelly. So the only change that I'm doing for this pattern is adding an extra piece of clear just so that I can make a shaker in the front. That's it. Now you need your instructions, which comes with the Cupcake Box. So the Cupcake Box comes with printed instructions as well as printed pattern pieces. And something happened to my music. So let's see here. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Go back, connect there. Okay, so let's get started. Why couldn't you connect? Give me a quick second, guys. Okay. So when my daughter unplugged it it didn't stay on. Okay. Hopefully it'll come back on, and if not, it's okay. We'll just be without our music for today. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's get started. I've got my machine already threaded. I've just got to thread my needle with a hot pink. I thought that would be great contrast with the blue jelly. Draw up my bobbin. There we go. Awesome. You good? Looks good. Yeah, you got to be careful with Facebook's marketplace. Just make sure that you research whoever you're buying from, just to make sure that they're not doing anything kind of shady. Okay, so the front pocket is the first part. I've actually made this bag before, and I loved how it turned out. So I need that, and I need my zipper. Okay, I didn't cut my zipper ahead of time. I should have. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on a sewing kind of withdrawal for a few days. So I was just excited to get started. So, yeah. Okay, so let me cut that to size. There we go. So I want the zipper in the front to be the cupcake. So let's see here. I'm going to take that out and the cupcake. So I want the front zipper to be the cupcake and then the top one to be a regular pull. Yeah, you guys live in Lehigh Acres. Hey, did you go back there already? Hey. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. Look how beautiful that cupcake pull is. Oh goodness. I didn't put it on right. Oh, hello, Melissa. Okay, cupcake pull. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, cupcake pull is on. Let me actually grab this stuff and put it over here on this side, so that way it's not interfering with anything. I keep these little bags and reuse them. Okay, so I did that. Now I need my zipper tabs. Okay, and you need your 2 zipper tabs. So we are on step 1 of the instructions. Okay, so it's saying with the zipper to the length it needs to be, fold each zipper tab over the raw edge and stitch at a 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. Okay, so this is where you can get your double-sided tape, or you can use something a little fancier. So a lot of people say that they can't use the double-sided tape because it gummed their needles. Okay, true, I get it. I don't have that problem as much with this machine and my double-sided tape, but some people do with it when they have domestics and so on. So I'm going to grab one of my washi tapes and I'm going to show you what I do. Sorry for the crinkling. All right, so this little tool here, you just put it on there like that and it just helps cut the washi tape. Just hold it and cut. Just like that. You didn't see it, darn. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over this way and that way and just kind of pinch it so that it's acting as a pin. See that? So I can just hold it on this side and then just hold the washi tape there. And just by me holding the washi tape there, it just keeps it in place. So that's just another option for you to use. That's why I provided it for you. And so you get your fingers way out of the way. It's awesome. And you can sew right through it. Okay, I can move that one out of the way. Okay, now this is what I like to do. I like to almost do like a chain stitch and just kind of lift this up a little bit, get that out of the way, tuck it back in there. Okay. Oh, my bottom isn't working. I have to really put the pressure down with the jelly. The bottom tension isn't looking all that great. See, it just pulls right on out, which is not cool. Not cool at all. But it's okay. Let's redo it. Jelly vinyl is actually very forgiving. You don't have to be afraid of jelly. Okay, well that one's not pulling out, so that works. See, you could just like literally peel off the washi tape. It doesn't leave any residue behind. Okay, so I think it's because this thing, oh yeah, this thing got kind of funky on me. All right, let's see. I forgot to do my test. All right, well, it's pulling pretty well, so let's see if we can get that one to act right. Sometimes if you overfill your bobbin, when you do that back stitch, it just kind of like winds it and it just doesn't like, oh, that's much better. And it does a lot of like looping and stuff on the bobbin itself. So take it out, put it back in, and just be mindful that you may have to take some off. There's our zipper. Our zipper with our zipper tabs. So now it's telling us to take this and, okay, we're going to center it on here. And I'm going to kind of mark out my center. I have a piece of just regular old chalk that I just use to kind of mark things. There we go. Just like that. Just that there. Clip. Clip. And clip. Okay. I think I have to do the shaker thing. Hello, Shanova. I think I have to build the shaker first. No, I don't think so because I have space here, so I'm gonna wing it. All right, so yeah, I'll do it when I do my top stitch because then I can close it off. All right, so I'm gonna put it on here first. Okay. Now with jelly vinyls and clear vinyls, you sometimes have to really crank up your tension because it's pretty thin. So it just needs that extra little help. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to unzip it so that it stays nice and flat right here. Oh, that looks perfect. Okay. So now this is telling you to go like this and top stitch. Like that. I'm not going to top stitch yet because I want to make a shaker. So what I'm going to do is grab my other piece of clear, line up the sides, center sides everywhere. The good thing about the clear vinyl is it kind of sticks to itself a little bit. So I'm just going to go around and then leave the top open so I can put the stuff in it. Oh, thanks, Melissa. I love this box. I thought it was really awesome. I love that Nicole from New Moxie was just as enthused about it as I was. Jenny over at Sincerely Jen was like, oh, that would be great. Because, you know, why not? The bag is made, the pattern is made for jellies and for clear vinyl. So it was perfect. And the good thing is like the box isn't just clears and jellies. It also has waterproof, the Luxe waterproof stuff. So that way you can actually make this out of a waterproof canvas or type of thing other than just jelly. So if you're kind of scared to use the jellies or the clears, you can do that. So I've made my little shaker pocket opening. I'm gonna open this bad boy up. I thought it was super cute. I think the only thing would have made it cuter is if these were actually shapes of sprinkles instead of, but this is what I can get really fast on like Amazon. Hey, Wendy. I don't want too much, but I want enough to kind of like move around in there. Okay, that's good. Awesome sauce. All right, so now I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, so this one here I'm gonna tuck in. I'm gonna tuck that one in, just so it looks a little nicer. Just tuck it in, just about like a quarter of an inch. I'm undoing a couple of stitches over here just so that I can tuck it a little bit better. And then take this one, and then all we're doing is folding it together. So then that way that stays together. You can use clear tape, double-sided tape if you want to here. I'm just going to use my long ones. Now we've been out of stock with these long clips for a while, but they just came in the mail yesterday, so I'm super excited about that. Don't worry about taking off these stitches on this side because you're going to be top stitching around on your bag anyway in just a minute. So, all right, so now that my front and back folded onto each other. So the back is nice and folded and the front is nice and folded. So that way we can go ahead and do our top stitching. I'm so happy to be sewing right now. Really, I am. Last time I sewed was last Wednesday. So it's almost a week for me. And I was like, no. You know, I have things to do. I have a very good problem. I'm not complaining. And I love that you guys like came out and supported me so much on my website and ordered things. All right, so I'm just making sure that nothing's coming out. I think that's pretty good. I think it's kind of cool. It's a shaker. Awesome. Okay, so now we are going to number 4. Step number 4, you're going to grab one of your pieces. If you have one that's designated as your front, grab that one. I do not have one designated for the front. They're pretty much the same. And then it's telling you to measure up. So, from the center, measure up, just so that you can kind of center both pieces, right? So just like that. And okay, I'm just making sure I was right because I was like, what? These numbers are throwing me off a little bit. Okay. Then once you've done that, then you're going to take this and put it down like so. This is where my washi tape comes in again. So I'm trying to do it without having any double-sided tape, just so you guys can see what you can do without double-sided tape. There's other options out there. That's what's throwing me off, because this over here is a half. I'm sorry, guys. I just was like really thrown off. Okay. Okay, and then now that I have that there, I'm just going to measure on each side just to make sure that it's just a tiny bit. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty straight. All right, so with your washi tape and your little washi tape cutter, okay, you're gonna take it, you're gonna unroll as much as you want to, and then cut. I know, it's magic. See that? Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. Oops. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do a box stitch on here. Okay. to get the stuff cleaned up. All right, so now, because it's not clear, obviously I can't see this, but if you want to come from this side, you can. But I can feel my tape. I can feel it, so I'm going to be okay. I can feel it, and then I can also kind of see it, like a little ripple on the washi tape. All right, so now that I'm coming closer to the zipper pull, I'm going to open it, lift my foot, keep my needle down, and then open it. Now, this does like to stick on your table, so just make sure you have to just kind of lift it up sometimes to just kind of make sure that it's not having too much resistance. Okay. The little shakers are just awesome. I love it. Okay. Now, with the washi tape, all you do is take it and peel it off. Sometimes it comes off all at once. Sometimes it takes a couple little times, but it's okay. But it perforated it, so it makes it easier to kind of come off. It's doing its job a little too well. Once you get a good going at it, then you can kind of rip it. Okay. Thumbs up, please. Thank you. I am working so hard. All right, so I think what it is because I have no nails. Like, I cut my nails down this week because when I was packing orders, I broke like 2 of them, and I'm very like OCD with the fact that I can't have one fingernail that's longer than the others. So I cut them all down. My husband's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm cutting my nails." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I broke 2 of them." He's like, "What does that got to do with the other ones?" I was like, "Because they're not even." So, yeah, that's me. All right. There we go. All right. Good. All right, so that's off now, and now it tells us to push it down like so and really pull on it so you can expose more of that zipper tape, right? And what we're going to do is going to go across here to stitch it down, and then we're going to stitch all the way around here. I have a narrowed foot on my machine, So I can do this without having to switch over to a zipper foot, but if you need to switch over to a zipper foot, go ahead and do so. Okay, and now all I'm going to do is just jump on over here. And go all the way around. I'm lifting it up a little bit and kind of like going around. And I'm trying to go pretty much just outside or inside that stitching line that I already did. Try not to perforate too much. I mean, I don't know how else I would have done it doing a shaker. All right. This is so cute. So cute. Super cute. So cute. Look at that. Like, what child would not want that? Right? All right. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and mark my centers. I should have marked my centers actually from the beginning, but duh. It's all right, guys. I have I was just so excited to get sewing. I was like, I just want to sew. I'm going through withdrawals. All right, so I did that. Okay, so take this one and set it aside. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and make my marks on this one as well. So that's step 4 and 5 done. Now we're moving on to step 6, the back gusset piece. So you're going to need your back gusset piece and your zipper. Zipper. Okay. There are 2 gusset pieces. There's a front gusset piece and a back gusset piece. The back one is the wider of the 2. I love this hardware. It is amazing. I'm trying to get into my present. I'm trying to get into my present. You're not a child and you want it. All right, we got some rivets, our connectors, our slider, our zipper pull, and our 2 things. I'm going to grab my zipper pull. I probably don't need the zipper pull just yet. I'll just put that right there for right now. All right, so I like to cut my zipper a little bit longer just so I can work with it a little bit because it's going to go into a seam anyway. All right, so now that we've done that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put pretty sides touching. We're going to clip along that raw edge, just getting it nice and clipped there. Let's see if I can, there we go, that's better. Makes it easier to kind of get in there. Line up with it. Just like that. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stitch that down. Okay. Look at that. My back stitching. The stitching in the back is just really pretty. Sometimes it's not as pretty with when you work with jelly, so just make sure to tighten it up. Tighten your tension. All right, so now it's telling me to fold this forward and stitch right down here. Okay. Just like that. That blue and pink together is just popping. It's popping. It's popping. Look at that. It's popping. It's popping. Okay, so now that we've done that, now we are going to do step. Okay. So it says repeat step 6 and 7 for the front gusset piece. So the front gusset piece is that thinner gusset. So it's this piece. Okay. Repeating the same process. Oh, guys, it feels so good to sew. It really does. Oh, something happened with the chat. Okay. I'm really excited to be sewing today. I made sure to get caught up on my orders and everything before I started my live. Took my son to his swim practice for the day. And then hold on. Yeah, it's back. My chat's back. So he can go ahead and do his swim practice. He did really good. He did his freestyle 50 in under a minute. It was very close to being under 50 seconds. Just a little bit more. That kid, man. Amazing. So proud of him. Okay, so sometimes the jelly likes to shift a little bit, so you kind of have to like keep pushing it in on itself a little bit and don't let it bubble up too much. And I went off track because I was talking. Oh goodness. There you go. If you ever messed up, just take it off and start again. It's like driving. It's like, okay. If you get off the road, stop and get back on the road. No one's going to be judging how you drive. And if they do, they're not your friends. Okay. These are getting blunt. Okay, so repeating both steps. Just like that. So here, I kind of like to get an idea if I need to fold it over a little bit more or push it out a little bit more by testing it against the bottom gusset piece. So I like to just kind of audition it a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I know that if it's too much this way out like that, you see how it doesn't line up anymore. But if I have it like this, now it lines up. so that I know I'm not stretching that too far that way. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there like that, so I know that that's what I want all the way down. After doing gussets for a little while, you kind of get used to doing that and why you do it, you know? So I got a lot of things done. I've got a lot of orders done that I needed to get done. The lady with the Gucci bag is coming on Friday. She's picking up her bag Friday. Unfortunately, I won't be here because I'm going to be in Virginia. My aunt's 70th birthday is this weekend. So it's like a big deal. Sorry, I needed to get something to drink. I was kind of thirsty. So I was like, oh, I won't be here, but I'm excited. Can't wait to see your face. Awesome. All right, so before you go too far, get your zipper. If you wanted to use the other cupcake one, you could use the cupcake one here. We give you options. All right, so this is the front, this is the back. So if I want my zipper to close to the left, I have to like kind of orient this kind of like the way the bag would be. And then that's how I know which way to put it on. So the smaller side towards you, and then you figure out which side of that is the left. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, look at all those colors just popping together. I love it. That teal has got to be my favorite. Has got to be my favorite. I think she's sold out. I'm sorry, guys. I bought her out. All right, so I'm going to keep this kind of long for right now. And now it's asking us to go to step number 8. So 8 is we are making our... Okay, so it's telling us to slide a D-ring onto each strap connector piece webbing and stitch down. So I'm using these. Yes, love. Yes, honey. Are you doing the counting for me? Those things, are you counting the little hair clips? You're all done? The whole box is done? Yes. Go get a snack, but you need to do the whole box. Okay. Okay. I just have to read the instruction real fast because there's 2 of these and I just want to make sure it's the right one. I think it's these. Yeah, those. Okay. So it's these, and it's double-sided, so there's no right or wrong side to the webbing. It's both ends, so I love that. So you can really just choose which one you like the most and use that one. Okay, and clip that there, and now it's saying to stitch that. I just have a habit of back stitching, so you don't have to back stitch when you baste. I just have a habit of doing it. All right. Okay, so I've done step number 8. Now it's saying number 9. Okay. So on the back gusset piece right here, okay, just like that, it's telling you to put it on. I'm going to stick it out just a tiny little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, we're just basting it, so it's okay. It could go like that. Right there. And right there. So on both ends, just like that, and we're going to stitch that down. So it's going to be closer towards the zipper. All right. Why are you? There we go. I was like, why are you resisting? Okay, all my little threads in the trash. Okay, so now that is done. So now we're going to be moving on to step number 10, and we're going to be working with our handle. So the handle is going to be at the top. All right, so for your webbing, you're going to grab your webbing. You got 2 more pieces of webbing left. You've got these and this one. Oh, I forgot this one had those square connectors. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. Let me get those connectors. It's always something, guys. I'm sorry. So you can pick any color you want. I'm just going to get a rainbow one. Okay. That'll go really well with the teal. Okay. Hey there. How you doing? Okay. So now it's telling us to... Okay. So we're going to fold it in half to know what our center is. And I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk right over that so I can see where it is. Okay. We're going to take these with the little join end towards the center and then take it and line it up to that center and clip it. And then repeat the same process with this side. And just line it up. Just like that. And bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I feel like Emerald Lagasse. Bam. Okay. And now it's telling us to stitch a square all the way around. I know, I cracked myself up. I know. I need to get out a little bit more often, but hey. What can you do? All right. I'm counting again. Like I said, I don't know if you guys do it, but I count when I top stitch like this. Like I'm very like, how many stitches is it? Is it the same amount of stitches? I'm spatial. There we go. There we go. Ooh. When I come back from this weekend, I wanted to say shenanigans because I'm sure I'm going to get in some shenanigans. I'm looking at probably doing a live with Tori Don't know which bag yet or what we're doing, but we both said it's time. It's been long enough. Been long enough. All right, so there's our handle. All right, now we're gonna get these. All right, slide the connectors. These connectors, Lord help me. These connectors on, and then there's gonna be a small gap over here. Like so. It gives you the measurement. The measurement is on step 12. I'm eyeballing it. Because why not? Here it does say to put double-sided tape. I don't know if I can do the washi tape trick here because it'll be on the other side and then I won't be able to peel it off. So I think I'm going to have to do double-sided tape here. Yeah. So I have my new double-sided tape that just came in as well. So these will be on inventory when I get back from my cruise. The 1/8 of inch and the 3/4 inch. Now, if you've noticed, it's smaller, right? But not in the way of less tape. It's just smaller, so it's easier to hold on to. This one here I found was very challenging for a lot of people who had hand issues and hand motions. So I got these custom made to have a smaller radius on the inside. I don't know how else to say it, but the smaller one, just so it's easier to grip and hold on to. And I wanted 3/4 of an inch anyway, because Tori has 3/4 of an inch. When she ordered hers, she got 3/4 of an inch. So I wanted it to there. And just so that it stays in place. It's still my terrible tape. If you've watched Tori, you know what I'm talking about. Because of her accent, it sounds like she's saying terrible. Like, it's not a good tape. And it was so funny because she even got comments like, why would you be selling people terrible tape? And she's like, no, like rippable. Okay. All right. So now that's like that. Oh, did you see what I did? So this is where the join is, and then I put these joins on that side. So I've got to flip it over. Like so that the joins are on the same side. So that that bottom thing is on the bottom where this is. See? That's why you watch me. So that I can tell you all the tips and tricks and how to avoid the pitfalls. I have plenty of them. Awesome. Just like that. All right, so now it's telling us to get our gusset piece, our top zipper gusset piece, okay, and put it just like so, where the back part is there. And now it's telling us to, from the center, okay, so let's do a little center. Snip, snip. And when I do a snip, I mean, it is tiny. It is not that big. It's going to be in the binding anyway. Snip. Okay. And it's telling us to do measurements on either side and down. So, for me, I'm going to grab 2 of these. No, if I don't. Psych. Okay, line that up there, and then I'm going to need a little bit more of double-sided tape. I just had an idea. Okay, so I'm putting it in the middle so that way when I go to stitch, it's not going to get in my stitching. So just like that. And then take the other one and do the same thing on this side. Sorry, guys. You almost came down. Did you see that? You guys almost came down. Cut up. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted. I almost knocked you all down. Okay. And then this one, I like so. So that it's going to have this foldingness happening. Okay. It's supposed to be like that. So, yep. If you need to measure on either side to make sure, you can. Yep. Okay. Now we're doing a box stitch around here. Clean, 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 clean. Ugh, I dropped something. It would not be. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. I was supposed to fold this. No, I'm not. I'm like, no, I'm not. There we go. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Now, whatever child and or adult child is carrying this, they shouldn't be putting like rocks in it, so I shouldn't have to need anything else there other than a box stitch. But I say that, but she does never know. So just keep that in mind. And there goes another one flying. Seriously? I got these things flying all over the place. All right, there's our handle. My bobbin decided it wanted to get stuck on something, so it's like stuck. Actually sew something. Okay. You guys doing good? Is there anything else? So I'll make sure. Hey! Hey, Jeannie. Jeannie's Designs, aka Barbie. How you doing? Good, I hope. All right, so we've done that. Now we're on to step number 14. It's saying with the gusset bottom, right sides together, short ends, 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. So this is our gusset, our bottom gusset piece. I'm going to go ahead and line that up. just like so. Okay, and I like to do both of them at the same time so that I can stitch. What are you saying? I've got no internet. Sorry, my laptop is saying no internet. I'm like, what? So I couldn't see comments. I was like, it's kind of quiet, which is, you know, not a bad thing, but I was like, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew down this side and then the other side. All right, we're getting a little bit close to a hump right here, so I'm going to put my makeshift jump humper right there. Okay, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, getting a little bit of a bump there. I'm going to put that back there. What is it doing? My bobbin is like not happy with me. It just keeps getting all like burry on me. Like how dare you? Okay. Let me make sure I can see you guys over here. Oh, some moon dance pads. Memo pads. You have 19? Okay, God. Yeah, this thing is like going in the garbage zone. If I can't make it sharp again. I've had these forever. All right, let's see. Bam. All right. Got that down. Oh, but see, it skipped stitches there. So let me restitch that because that does not look good. I'm gonna restitch that. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so now it's telling us to top stitch. Now we're going to pull it this way and top stitch right there. So I'm going to cut this down to match my seam. Okay, on both sides, just to match my seam. Then I'm going to top stitch. Okay, move that out of the way, move this out of the way. Okay, good. Sorry, I had to tidy up for a second there. Oh, how did you like it, Wendy? Did you like the ugly naked guy? I know you've seen me do it a couple times, but did you enjoy it? Did it turn out all right? And she says to do 2 lines of stitching, so she says to do 2 lines of stitching, so I'm going to do 1 and then do another one. Just because I feel it's easier that way. Okay, and then this way. And that was going to end up behind my machine in about 2 seconds if I didn't move it out of the way. It is. You want to know why? Why do you want to know the bottom was so much easier than you thought? Because the sizing is like spot on. I'm telling you, her patterns are amazing. I'd never have problems with like gussets or anything like that with Jenny's patterns. Never. Never, ever, ever. I love her pattern. I've got like 2 more. You're not a fan of the zipper closure? The zipper closure in the front? Because I know that the inside is like a... Alright, so I'm going to do my front first. Now this is just assembling all the pieces together. So I'm going to take this and this and put it together and clip so that the round side is against the gusset part. I'm going to do the same thing here. Oh, and there is, hold on. There are markings on the pattern that you are going to need to transfer. So that stayed the same after sewing. Sometimes it doesn't have to make sure that my centers are proper. So see that matched right there. I'm gonna mark out my centers here. And I'll show you how to transfer the marks onto your clear. Yep, perfect. Okay, so on your clear piece and there's this mark right there that you're just gonna line that up, right? And then you're going to make a little tiny mark with a Sharpie. Don't be scared, don't be scared. It's all in the seam allowance, right? And then believe it or not, Sharpie rubs off of clear stuff. So all good things right there. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other piece just so that I can go ahead and keep moving along. There is a top and a bottom, just letting you guys know. So directional prints do have you do have to kind of keep that in mind. There are directional prints. Like I can't see that on the other side, right? But okay, so I've got my marks. I got this guy marked. All right, it's exciting, guys. I'm super excited. I'm hoping to be done by 4 o'clock because I have to leave here by 4:30 to take my son to his swim practice, like his swim practice for swim team. We practice, we do swim practice with him independently as well as with the swim team. So we're very committed to my son's journey. I'm gonna say it's a journey. It sure is a journey. Okay, so using the main panel piece, mark the left and right side. So it's matching the seam to that piece, that marking on there. So what we're doing is we're matching that seam right there, that top seam, matching it with that line, that mark that you made. All right, now we're just going to keep clipping all the way until we get it all completed all the way around. So lots and lots of clips here, guys. Lots of clips. Don't be afraid of clips. They're your friends. Let's do something here. That might be 1/4 of an inch. Let me see if it happens on this side too. Okay, it's just me. Yeah. All right, so this is just a tiny bit under that mark. It's like the top stitch line matches the mark instead of the actual fold. Hey, Piper! Sierra is, she should be done with her music lesson. Is she in that room? Yeah, we need Wonka's cut out. Wonka's. How was school today? Oh, same thing every time, huh? I'm sorry. Just gonna keep clipping all the way around. You see how perfectly that all matches up? It's just beautiful. Just lining it up to the edge. Lining it up to the edge. It's absolutely perfect. See that? All right, now we're gonna stitch. All right, so what's funny? I ordered a bunch of glitter shapes, not paying attention to the shapes, just the colors. One of them is funny. One of them is that plant, huh? Oh, it's funny. So this is a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. That is too funny. That's funny. My sister will love that. She's in Florida where it's legal, and she's got like a medical thing for it. All right. That's all she wrote. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, Now this is very important. Open your zipper and repeat the same process with the back piece. I'm not sure if you've ever done it with the zipper closed, but it's not fun. Nope, not fun at all. The good thing is this zipper actually comes undone fairly easily. So, I've done it a time or two. Sure have. So it's not the end of the world. But if you don't unzip your zipper, it can cause some challenge. You might say a couple of words and then be like, all right, I'll come back to you later. That kind of stuff. Because this jelly is nice and pliable, I'm able to just really just push it against my thumb and really get it to kind of fit into the curve without it bubbling. Because it's nice and pliable. It's like nice and moving. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's how I do it. I kind of like push it up against my, and then just pull a little bit, and it kind of helps get it without having to do any clips into the jelly. I'm really scared of making clips into the jelly. I ain't gonna lie. I'm afraid that it's gonna like keep tearing, and then it's just gonna have like a run in it kind of thing. So I'm kind of scared to do any type of clipping into my jelly. So I just really want to make sure that this fits really nicely, which it does. Okay, that one goes there. And just keep clipping, just keep clipping. And before you know it, you'll be like Dory. Ooh, I almost had that thing flick off the table. That would not be good. Would not be good. Oh, goodness. Y'all are hilarious. Hilarious. I crack myself up, guys. Why? Why not? Okay. There we are. And now we're going to go ahead and sew all the way around again. And we're almost done. We're the home stretch. I want to do a live with Susan and Kasaya one day. I think that would be like my dream. I just hope Kasaya starts feeling better soon. Poor thing. Nope. No karate tonight. I would normally take my daughter to karate tonight, but her brother has practice at 4:30, which conflicts obviously with the time. She wouldn't be finished till 4:45. So no karate today. Okay. All right, guys. All right. This is done. I mean, this is done. Pretty much. All we have to do is the binding. Oh, let me see here. Did it ask for 2 or binding? Oh, it did. I only cut one of my binding. Let me cut another one. Because I was like, wait a minute, I remember there being 2 last time. Give me a second. Give me a second. I would have Barbie dance for you, but you can't see her. Or actually, no, Shinova, she's one of my moderators, so Shinova could dance for a little while. Shinova, bust a move. That was so funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go and watch Jeannie's Designs YouTube, and she did a live the other day. It was hilarious. All good fun. All good fun. Okay. Jelly number 2. Done. I'm dancing. Thank you, Shinova, for dancing. All right. Okay. So we're just going to grab one of our jelly bindings. You can use double-sided tape here. And we're just folding over and stitching right along there. So she has you cut yours to 1 inch. I did mine at 3/4 because I'm going to trim mine down and then just do it. I just like the way it looks when it's just a little thinner. But that's just a preference of mine. So in no means does this mean that there's something wrong with the pattern. There's not. I just like mine to be a little thinner. And then my stitching sometimes isn't the best consistently. So this way I'm able to go around and really just have a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Like a scant 1/4 inch. See, like right there was perfect. Right there is perfectly a 1/4 of an inch. And you're probably thinking to yourself, how do you know? Well, good question. I can eyeball measurements pretty good. I'm pretty good at it. The industrial classes are going so well. They started up this week, and they were going so well. Everybody's getting into their groove. Shake your groove thing. All right. She does not tell you to do this in the pattern, but like I said, I like to just make sure that my seam is pretty consistent all the way around. I like to just be a little thinner. It's just a preference. Mm. All right, we're getting to the close back to the beginning. There. All right. It's like little tiny bits. It's not that much. Like I'm really just giving it a nice haircut, just cleaning it up. All right, so now I'm going to put my double-sided tape on mine. But before I do that, I like to fold it in half. Okay. And take my folding tool and then just crease around the jelly. Yep. My nail polish is coming off. I literally did my nails like right before it started the live. It's like I can't have crummy looking nails. Okay, that's not working that well. All right, you can do that if you want to. I'm not doing it. I'm just impatient today. All right. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to put an 1/8 inch on either side. About an 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. Now you could just use 1/2 inch straight down the middle, but I found that sometimes if you're trying to readjust the fold down, it's harder to do that when it's like the tape is actually on the fold, if that makes sense. Oh, not yet. Are the kids home from school yet, Shanova? That's another reason I like to try to get done before 4 o'clock because I know Shanova's kids start trickling in about 3:45 or so. Okay, so just like that. And then now we are going to bind it. So I like to bind around like this. So just kind of taking the bottom one off first, getting a good feel for it. That feels pretty good. I can see through the jelly and see that that's actually going to be really cool right there. So I'm just going to peel off just a little bit more. And stick it down. You don't need as many clips, but I do recommend using some clips. All right. Do the bottom. I like to do that curve first at the bottom and then do the top of the curve. Okay. Squish it along as you go. Push it down. I have bounded plenty of quilts in my day. This is like the easiest way to do it is with jelly or waterproof canvas. Just saying. It really is the easiest way to do binding. Shanova does hers a little differently where she actually does it like, so there's no raw edge. So if you haven't seen her do it, I think she has tutorial that she did last week. Was it last week, Sherma, that you did the one that you showed how you did your binding with the waterproof canvas? Okay. What's the name of that video? I don't remember the bag you were making, but I know it was really cool the way you did it. I don't know if it was yesterday. It might have been yesterday. My days are running in together. Did you have to do binding for the Simply Classic one? No, I don't think you did. I think Simply Classic was a drop-in, right? I don't know. Can't remember. But if you did it yesterday, then that's the one that they should go look at, right? Okay. I love this jelly. It's so soft. It's not sticky at all. Even this TPU vinyl is not sticky. I didn't have to take it off the table much at all. Very happy with the product. Very happy. If you want to draw a line very lightly on your jelly to kind of give you an idea of where the middle is, you can do that. It'll help you know where to fold it over. So you just consistently have the same amount on the front and back. See how I did that? I knew I was doing that. So on this side, if I'm not covering my threads, I know I'm not going to catch it from the other side. So that's what it is. There we go. Yep, there we go. You just want to make sure that you're covering the stitches, so then that way you know when you stitch on this side, it's catching the other side. You can do it like this too if you want to. Might be easier to have that part facing you. Okay, and with your double-sided tape, just remember to take off a little bit at a time. Like, don't rip off all the backing to the tape as soon as you get started, because sometimes it can get a little fiddly and it doesn't want to act right. And then it's going to start getting stuck on different things and you can't. Mine's not so bad, actually. Mine is pretty easy to readjust. The Waywack ones, not so much. Sorry, guys, I wasn't liking the way that was laying. All right, so right here, when it overlaps a little bit, then you can just cut it. You just take that little piece and throw it away. All right, now that's done. I'm going to go around and stitch all the way around at 1/8 of an inch from that raw edge right there all the way around. Okay, so I like to do it with it coming up like this. Just for me, I feel like I get a better result that way. But you do what's more comfortable for you. But I like it like this, personally. Hey, little spider. I'm gonna move you over there, okay? I'm gonna move you right over there for right now. I have my hand inside so I can just kind of help guide it and keep everything kind of flat and move the bag as needed. All right, moment of truth. So we cut both sides. Does it look good? I cut both sides. It looks awesome. See that? Looks good, looks good. All right, let's do the same thing to the other side. All right, let me get my double-sided tape and my jelly binding and repeat the same process we just did. Same thing with applying the double-sided tape, just take a little bit off at a time. Like, see that? It's just so much easier to hold that little roll, but you still get a lot. It doesn't change the amount of tape you get. It's just that inner cylinder part, the circle part, and the inside is just smaller. Now the 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch are still the same because I didn't reorder those yet because I've got plenty of that in stock, so those are not coming in these just yet. But once I start running low, then I'll reorder it with that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna do it from this side just so you guys can kind of see that I cover those stitches ever so slightly. Ever so slightly, all the way around. Okay, hold on just a second. There we go. Yeah. To pick something up? Yes. Is Miss Angie here? She left? Miss Angie? Yes. She is. Let me take you to our. Okay. Okay. See, there's more than one way to skim a cat. I said skim, not skip. Skin. There's more than one way to do something. How about that? There we go. Just didn't. Okay, I'm just making sure nobody said anything. Any questions or anything? Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Did you log in? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I promise I did. I said I promise I did. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I gotta bring someone out. I don't know what 6-digit code it is, but I know it's there because you show up on my list. You have a number.
You didn't tell me my number.
You made your own number up.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Like 2 months ago.
Oh, girl, bye. Yeah, I might have then. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Register. All right, there you go. Alterations and then custom item. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. I gotta go ring someone up. Miss Angie's funny. She's like, girl, bye. It's just like a phone. Yeah. Is she paying cash? Was she charging? Let me see. Turn it around. Charge card. I know.
I'm looking at that little button. I told you computer thing about that.
Oh, goodness. There's hope for you yet. There might be hope for you yet. Thank you. All right, let's take this one. Move that one down. Oh, it times out. It's a 6-digit code. Yeah, it's. Yep. 6. And that's exactly what you said when you made it. You're like, 6, not 4? Because most pins are 4. I don't know, but I'll look it up on my phone in a second. When I get off the live, I'll look it up for you. go. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Now I can say we're in the home stretch. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. All right, so now we're just going to sew it all down. Let me clean up my clips so that they don't end up all over the floor. And let's sew it again. That shaker, I just love it. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that is so pretty, so pretty. I love it. Look at that. So pretty. All right, let's turn this right side out. Just kind of push. It's not hard. It's not stiff. It's not hard. It's actually very, very pliable. Look at that. Oh, goodness. I am in love. All right, let me push you guys out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. All right. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Run your fingers right through it. Now, I made this the first time with the jelly from Brittany at the Emporium. She's got some really, different colored jellies, clear vinyls, matching webbings. She's really got a big inventory. Look at that. And that's the back. That's the front. Look at that. Look at the little shaker. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to make this in an actual adult lunchbox. I want to make this into a lunchbox. Thanks, Wendy. I want to make it into a lunchbox. I just can't wait. I'm going to make it into a lunchbox using the waterproof canvases that came in the box. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this into a lunchbox because why not, right? I think this is the perfect size for a lunchbox, personally. You can fit one of those thermoses in there. You can fit a salad and some fruit and all kinds of things in this thing. This is going this way. That's okay. I should have realized that because when I turned it the other way, it would have gone the other way, but it's all right. It's still cute. Look at that. Look at that pen. Look at that. Look at that zipper pull. Double-sided, amazing attention to detail. New Moxie, Nicole, she's amazing. She is a rock star. That is super cool right there. I love it. All right, all I gotta do is put on my crossbody strap and it is done. This is the webbing for my crossbody strap, so let's do that real fast because it literally takes a few seconds. Alrighty. Take my slide adjuster. Put it on like so. You can double it or single, however you want to do it. If I want to double it up, I just go like that. Pop it in there. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I say drop it like it's hot or pop it like it's hot. I'm not the best at songs, really. And then just do a square stitch right there. Shinova's good with songs. Shinova, is it pop it like it's hot or drop it like it's hot? I don't know. Let me drink some more water, that's for sure, though. Is it drop it like it's hot or pop it like it's hot? I think it's drop it. I don't know. That song came out so long ago. Oh, goodness. All right. Okay. Burn those threads. Just like that. All right. Now I like to have this side up. So seam side up all the way to the other side. And you're going to put your swivel hook. I want mine twisted, so I got to do it again. And then put this down so that the swivel part is away from you. Okay. And then this is going to come up over that seam and down this way. And so everything is straight like that. Now she says to cut 60 inches of webbing for the crossbody strap. I did 45 because mine's more for a kid. So I measure myself when it comes to that because I'm 3/4 of an adult. So therefore I think my measurements are more like kid measurements. So that's why I use that. Yep. That's why. All right, so now we're doing the same thing with this one. We're doing a box stitch right around there. You guys need to go to your house. Go back home. There you go. All right, let's do a box stitch. Bam. She's done. Done. Oh, I hate the light. Crossbody strap. Done. Okay. Voila. It's so cute. Oh, it's just amazing. Yeah, unless you're over 6 feet tall, I think 60 inches is a lot. So just, I agree with Wendy. Um, use your judgment when making a crossbody strap. I thought the 45 was perfect for me. It literally fit me perfectly with a little bit of gap, so that way I could just adjust it if it was a smaller kid or anything like that. So let me turn it this way for you guys to see me a little bit better. Hold on. There we are. Hello, guys. Hello, my lovely people. Lovely people. I love this shaker. I love it. All right. I would love to see what combination you guys use for your cupcake boxes. So make sure to tag me with it because I would really like to see what your combinations. I mean, you just gotta take your time. It's not so hard. I promise. I promise. It's really not that bad. Jenny's patterns are amazing. Her measurements are amazing. It's usually like spot on, so you don't have to worry about guess it's not fitting or it's being too slouchy or anything else like that. So I love Jenny's patterns. I can't wait to make this into a lunchbox. Like think about it, like with like a little like a mesh pocket or something right there. I'm just saying, if you guys want to see it, let me know and I will make that happen. It might be after my cruise. I go on a cruise next week. Towards the end of the week, we leave Friday for a 5-night cruise. I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday we leave, but one of those 2 days, and then I'll be gone till the 7th. So I'm actually going to be putting my website on vacation mode until I get back. We had some staffing changes, so I don't have anybody here to actually pull orders and stuff like that when I'm not physically here. So it's just easier if I just put it on vacation mode. I like playing with my little spider. Okay, guys, I think that's it. That's a wrap. She's done. Could I be any clearer with a shaker pocket on the front? If you wanted to do it a different way, I know Lauren, Mormino, so whatever, she did a shaker for this bag pattern as well. It could have been different. It could have been the same. I'm not really